Welcome to the Educational Leadership and Policy Studies Graduate Student Orientation. This presentation will provide some of the more important information for the graduate students in our program, and the narration in this presentation will be brief, so you may need to pause between slides so that you will have time to review all the material on each slide. The mission of the Educational Leadership and Policy Studies Department, otherwise known as ELPS or ELPS, is shown here. Please take a moment to review this mission. The faculty for the Educational Administration Division of ELPS include Dr. Norma T. Mertz, Professor and Department Head, Dr. Pamela S. Angel, Associate Professor and Coordinator of Educational Administration, Dr. Marilyn Darrington, Assistant Professor of Educational Administration, Dr. Carrie Robinson, Assistant Professor of Educational Administration, and the staff of Educational Administration, Janie S. Young, Administrative Support Assistant, and David Lomoscolo, EDM, Graduate Research Assistant and Graph Scholar. In order to register for classes, several steps must be followed. These steps include making sure you are eligible and include getting a NetID and password. Please take a moment to review the information on this slide and visit the link listed here. Your course of study will include classes you need to take each semester. Notify Janie Young and she will register you for these classes. Because the online classes are by instructor permission only, you cannot register for them on the MyUTK website. Only Janie can enroll you in these classes. Once you are registered, you must confirm your attendance, and Janie will email you instructions on how to do this. Finally, confirm that the bursar has your correct billing address so you can pay your fees. Once again, it is very important that you confirm your attendance so that your schedule is not canceled. With regards to dropping classes, it is the student's responsibility to drop any courses that they do not plan to attend. Otherwise, a grade of F will be assigned, and the student will be charged the appropriate fees for the class. Please take a moment to visit the registrar's website. The following slides will go through the degree requirements for programs in educational administration. The Master of Science degree requires a total of 36 hours of coursework. These next slides outline the different degree and licensure programs available online in the Educational Administration program. Please pause between slides to review any information. The Specialist in Education degree requires a total of 42 hours of coursework. Like the master's degree, the Specialist in Education degree requires completion of specific forms prior to graduation, as well as a comprehensive internship. Similarly, there is a 6-year time limit for both the MS and EDS degrees. The Pre-K through 12 licensure certificate requires a total of 21 hours of coursework. This slide contains important information about the grading system used in our program. Please take a moment to review this information. In the event a student is unable to complete all the requirements of a course, an incomplete may be given. This slide provides information about incomplete grades. Educational administration students are assessed annually based on their academic progress and on the NCATE dispositions. Continued participation in the educational administration program depends in part on the student's adherence to rigorous academic standards. Please take a moment to review the information on this slide. Students may be placed on academic probation if their GPA falls below a 3.0. Continued poor performance may result in dismissal from the program. This slide provides important information about the dismissal process. By applying for admission, a student affirms they will adhere to the honor statement shown here. Please take a moment to review the statement about academic honesty. Plagiarism is met with serious consideration. It is urgent that students pay attention to the details of what constitutes plagiarism and the consequences involved. Please take a moment to carefully review the information on this slide. An appeals process is available to all students who may disagree with any findings or consequences. Please take a moment to visit the website listed here. Many forms are available on the ELPS website, including the graduate student form, shown here. Here's a list of a few more useful websites within the UT system. Please take some time reviewing these websites. Because online courses are very different from face-to-face courses, students need to adhere to a set of online rules, or netiquette. These next slides outline the rules for students of the online programs in the ELPS department. Please pause each slide to carefully review these guidelines. The rules of netiquette in this list help to foster communication and more effective learning. Students are always expected to adhere to the University of Tennessee's acceptable use policies. Students may also obtain technical assistance at the number and website shown here. Although not part of their grades for classes, creation of an electronic portfolio is a requirement for successful completion of the online program leading to administrative licensure. Students will be instructed on how to purchase and use a TaskStream account for creation of this portfolio. All students are expected to adhere to the information and policies outlined in the ELPS Graduate Student Handbook and in Hill Topics, the Student Handbook of UT. Graduate students can also find plentiful information on the Graduate School website. The academic calendars for the upcoming fall, spring, and summer semesters are shown in these next slides. Thank you for completing this online graduate student orientation. If you have any questions or concerns about any of the information in this video, please email us.